different intro music and a different font. Interesting. A new game then. You've been travelling for weeks now. An ancient tower deep in the frontier, one that's been locked up for generations, has finally been opened. The news travelled slowly, and by the time it reached you, it was accompanied by another fact. The tower is not deserted. Monsters have been spotted not only inside the tower, but in the vicinity as well. You received an anonymous letter, an invitation of sorts, to come help with the monster problem. With the offer that you can keep anything you find in the tower while you deal with it. Now on the precipice of the small town, you hope such an offer's worth the effort. Shack up with your party in a vacant house in town and begin your preparations. Here we are. We are Garibaldi, Erasmus, and Rataze. This is certainly different. There is no save option. Shack up in the yurt. Have heal. Have fire. And nothing.
You should do a save.
I can't do a save. That's the problem. A day has passed. Ah, the save. Oh, that's the save point. What? One of these is a save point. Good to know. To the pub. Who even opened that tower? This tower was so calm before. When that tower was opened, adventurers started coming around to search for treasure. None of them ever made it very far in, though. Or if they did, they never came back. He's too immersed in his drink to notice. Can't buy anything because I've got no money. Must have spent it all at the inn. It's locked. Okay then. The beach. The save point is in the inn. You cannot save anywhere you like. And then you go straight to the tower. Okay, there is no... Okay, that's very clever. I see what they've done here. Found some money. Boom count 6. Are you going to count that every time I fight one of those? This is clever. So what they've done, they've taken the map of the tower and they've split it into smaller chunks so they can rearrange it. I don't want to venture too far because if I gather some money at the beginning, I can then get some better equipment from the town. And also like heal for free and stuff. But how many days will pass? And also, how much XP have we got to get to? I don't know what level I'm going to need to be or anything like that, so... Can't really see the guy at the bottom, but he is some kind of ninja. Yeah, this strikes me more of a dungeon crawler than a regular RPG. We'll see how it goes. So I have 184 gold. So I will go back to town, because town is literally next door. Or maybe it's Samurai, yeah. A day has passed. I have full health again. I should probably save it every time I come back in here as well, right? I did not notice the signs above the door. So now we can buy some better things. What am I currently wearing? We all have leather armor, I think. Yeah, and a club. We're wandering around with chocolate biscuits in our hands. I think I want more attack before I get more. And then so this is going to be slow going, I think, to start with. As most dungeon crawlers are. I don't want to wander in too far, you know. But let's go a couple more screens, shall we? You didn't miss much. They were on a harpy. But yeah, the way they chopped up the tower is very clever. I wonder if I'm going to need a map. Wow, we're getting wrecked by skellybobs. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone upstairs. We should not have gone upstairs. Because I've not even killed one yet. I'm deliberately seeing how long it takes to kill one. Understandably, we died. So we should stay on floor 1 for a little while. Yes, I may have to draw a map because it's a dungeon crawl. I don't know how many floors it's going to be. A pen gone. I've lost my pen. It's the worst. I see it, it's fine. Over here. There we go. A roll and right. So that's the way in. So I'm drawing a map. That's my map so far. I don't want to venture too far, as I say, because if we go up a floor, that's clearly a mistake. Oh. My map already doesn't work because that's in. Then that's a set of stairs. That's up. But then the music doesn't change for that one. Draw along with dub, yeah. If you wish to draw your own version of the map, please feel free. Please feel free. I'm now going to play with a pen in my hand at the same time. Multitasking. Yeah, we can now just bop those things straight on the head. Good. two of us have a sword. Then that leads to that. I went down before, didn't I? Down led to corner. That's a lot of enemies. What I really have enjoyed so far is the variety of ideas given. I mean, is this the fourth or the fifth one I've played? I've already forgotten how many I've played, but like, they've all been very distinctly different despite having the same maps. The Demon's Keep is a straight up RPG. And then we've had After Party, which is like what happens at the end of the RPG when the game is supposedly finished. Tower of the Necromancer, which was more story based. And then this. Cure 1 was learned. By whom? Oh, cures poison. That's a noise. Right, so that then leads to another set of stairs. Okay. This is floor 1. This way. Also, not everybody has used all of the maps either, which is quite clever. Like, this skips the entire world map. Oh man, so that leads to another set of stairs. Oh no. Yes? Darwin RPG. Trapped in there. Can you update the boob account, by the way? Because there's at least 4 more boobs on the screen right now. There's zoomies everywhere.
I'm looking for boobs.
Absolutely. There was 6. I would count this as the same enemy twice, so... And maybe only 4 added here, technically. What's confusing is what the hell's going on? Bjork and Fork is here as well. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I do have a pen in my hand as well. I'm currently drawing a map. Well, that went well, didn't it? Count the episodes that don't have boobs, maybe, yeah. So I guess don't venture too far yet, because I'm still not ready. Still not ready. I think we all need better armor and a bit more leveling up. But my map is getting complicated already. Look at that. I didn't think I'd have to draw a map. Considering all the levels, all of the games should have the same base tile sets, right? But the way this has been chopped up has just completely redone it. Welcome in, Bjork and Fork. How are you doing? Is that how you pronounce your name, by the way? I've only ever seen it written down, so I actually don't know. Got him on, nice. I'm not going to venture out any further at this point. Because I haven't actually leveled up yet, because I had to go back to my save, haven't I? The problems with the dungeon crawler, you have to stay close to the entrance until you're ready to venture forth. You're going to say that Garibald was immune. He was immune for a brief amount of time. Because he was just like, I don't even know what sex is. Oh, okay, yes I do. Alec Higgins? Alec Higgins is here, the snooker player. Is it Al Higgins or Al Chiggins? Which would you prefer? Welcome in. How are you? For those of you who are coming in now, by the way, my name is Jay. Welcome to Dungeonfest. This is game 4 that I've played so far. I think it's 4, because I can't think what I've missed in the middle if there is a 5th one. So I've played Demon's Keep, Tower of the Necromancer, After Party, and this. That is 4, yeah. TC has them written down. Should be able to tell me. That is how numbers work, apparently. Not only are words hard, numbers are hard too. This is the 4th, yeah, that's what I thought. We are learning stuff now. We are learning, this is good. Some healing. Just going to update you using it, no worries. Let me know it's you when you come back, please. Also, welcome. There's no victory music in this one, I've just noticed. There's a battle music, and then the battle just kind of ends, the music just stops. What I would like to know, although I asked this rhetorically, I don't actually want to know the answer, is how many floors the Tower of Olfew has. It's too early to celebrate, that is true. 42. They're always level 42. After this fight, I'm going to go back out and buy some stuff. You are Al Chiggins, fair enough. I can call you something else if you prefer. What would you like me to call you? And welcome in, either way. Welcome in. We won. Quick move was learnt. What's quick move do? You should move quickly, I presume. Raises the agility of one ally. Understandably. Okay, right, let's go back to town. I like how we can run faster outside of town Sorry, outside of the tower. A day has passed. Right, how much money do I now have? 284. So everybody has a sword now. Means I can sell all the clubs. Now we can buy some armor, maybe? Alex or Al Chickens is fine, no worries. I will call you Alex. Although we do have another Alex already here, but I can refer to them as Karlov to differentiate. Although whether Alex is here or not at the time, I don't know. Either way, welcome in. How are you? This is a lot of money I'm going to need, isn't it? But they don't call them dungeon sprinters. This is very true. It's a shame it doesn't tell me what the stats are before I buy the things. Everybody gets a hat. Right. You may have just invented a new genre there, though, Bjork. Kills all status hours except for death. The fact they have to suggest that is brilliant. Also, a pocket shelter, or as we call them around here, yurts. I can't afford MP water, unfortunately. I guess we'll go back in. We'll go save. We'll go back in again. But yeah, I imagine a dungeon sprinter as a genre.
Tasty, tasty bit.
Thank you for the bits. And yes, if you need to take any tablets for today, your meds and things, now might be a good time. A Subway Surfers rip-off with Sword and Fantasy. I have never played Subway Surfers, and I don't think I ever will. I don't think I ever will. But yeah, that might solve the problem. Make it, that would literally be a sprint. Yeah. Get to the end of the dungeon with as few encounters as possible. But like, you could start off with it being slightly slower, and then every time you actually have an encounter, you, instead of unlocking magic, you unlock abilities to lower the percentage of certain enemies. So like, you know, like, I'm sorry, just ignore this for a moment. Sorry to Crimson while we pause the game for a moment. Imagine like the Final Fantasy X sphere grid, or like maybe the job board in Final Fantasy 12 maybe.
Oh no!
Where instead of getting abilities and magic, you could spread out to lower the percentage of encounters of certain types of enemies, and then. So you'd have things like you encounter flying enemies less by a percentage, but also you could have literally you don't encounter bats by a percentage, but that would then combine with flying. So you start having to kind of like shuffle the board as you go along. And then like different elements of different enemies you encounter less. I feel like I've come up with something here. Feel free to steal this idea. Please, because I have no idea how I would make it. But then, obviously, with New Game Plus, you would then be able to run through the game faster because you'd have all of these abilities already. This goes down a floor. I've marked this off on my map as going up a floor. It doesn't. It goes down a floor. There is a floor 0. I'm in the basement now. Oh wait, no, this is bad. This was a mistake. Being in the basement was a bad thing. I thought I'd gone up a floor. I haven't. I've gone down a floor. Damn it. I should not have gone this way. I got distracted by my ideas. Great. We're all gonna die. We are not ready to be on another floor. We are not ready. Escape. Escape me. Please. Ah, I suppose death is the ultimate escape, isn't it? The good news is I just saved it, so. Yeah, mischance on healing. It was not comfortable, was it? Mischance on going down the corridor as well. It might also be my play style is quite detrimental. That I do like to mash the attack button a bit sometimes. I get used to mashing it on weaker enemies, and then when a more powerful enemy comes along, I don't strategize for it. I just go, ah, well, this hasn't worked. You go to walk down the stairs, but after a flight, they crumble past the point of being traversable. You turn back. So that's not a set of stairs. That's very clever as well. They've basically just gone, we can't take the stairs off of the map. Should I try an experiment? Oh, it won't let me. I was gonna try and directly go for the skeleton with the healing magic, and I couldn't. It won't let you. Apple Blood is here. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to Dungeonfest. We are literally in a dungeon crawler right now. And we keep dying because I suck at it. I haven't leveled up nearly enough to be beyond the first opening section, I don't think. Oh, Garibaldi's asleep. Oh, not anymore. We killed a skeleton. It's a miracle. Ah, now we're all asleep. Everybody sleep. And then getting a hit doesn't wake you up, which is interesting. Sleep in the face of Bazumis, I know, right? We're just using them as cushions, as pillows. Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow, exactly. We won! It's a miracle. Just heal everybody a bit. I can't turn back now. Ah, you know how I said I would? Great. Stop sending me to sleep, it's annoying. I take it back, I'd rather be asleep than confused. I can't do anything now. Nothing but dying. I feel like I'm too deep into the tower now. Like, I don't think there's a chance for me to get back. Unfortunately, Erasmus has to stay dead until the end of the round. We live here now. Confuse, death, sleep, confuse, sleep, death. Very harsh enemies to put so early on in your dungeon crawler. Death is just the eternal thing. You are correct. I agree. You don't get an auto revive? What? I think we're dead. But at least I have some more map. And then that goes like that. Sorry, that was me dropping my pen. Run away! Can't escape this time. I think we're dead. I've come too far. I need to level up so much more in this one. Sorry, I don't have a lot else to add. What can I say about this other than just like, I'm gonna die. I have no items, so I can't heal. I can heal once more, and then I can never heal ever again. Which would be more of a problem if we're dead anyway. Now I can't heal at all. Welcome to the War of Attrition. Skeleton will always win a War of Attrition. Well. I kind of feel bad because I want to go further into the tower to show you more of what's going on, rather than just being like, I'm going to wander around here and level up some more. And I don't know how many floors there are. I don't know if there's an end to it. You, in a being dead competition and you're a skeleton. Yes, that would be problematic. There was another set of stairs the other way, wasn't there? Excuse me. Let's try this way. And these go up. So this is floor 2. So... Sorry, I'm drawing more map. Now, I don't want to venture too far. Because I've got to get back again. One down. You weren't. And then that's another set of stairs. That goes up again. My map now looks like this. It makes sense to me. It might not make sense to anybody else. Let me go back. Great. I get the feeling they're going to petrify me or something. I won, but I was paralyzed in the process. I'm not paralyzed anymore, that's good. Right, let's see if we can get back this time. This is the thing, me and dungeon crawlers. It's like, my thought process, as I say, is I want to show you more of what's going on in the dungeon. However, I can't afford to go further in. But then my brain says, keep going forward. Skelly mermaid fights and then they dropped out more money. Yeah, they did. But it's not necessarily the clearing of that fight, it's the getting back again. Because, I mean, let me just deal with these guys. So, the Skelly mermaids are happening like up here on the map. But the exit is you have to go that way all the way back round again. Oh crap, I didn't realise they went down. So they're quite far in to then have to get back. You made it back, that's good. I need to be in a position where I can get there and back. Which money do I have? 639. Do we go all in on a... Armor made of uncountable linked metal rings. I'm one short of getting 2 of those. I'm undecided whether I should be defending myself or attacking at this point. I'm gonna have 1 mace. That is true, I can sell my old gear. I went back too far. And a hat. I bought a hat. Oh, I don't need to go back to you. I can just sell it here. What do I need to say? Right, if I get to a point where I'm just wrecking everything in like the opening couple of screens, I would feel better. Yeah, that is also something I forget in a lot of RPGs. You can sell your old shit. Crazy, right? Selling your old gear. So just holding it in your inventory for all of eternity. Which many do we now have? I've already forgotten what the most expensive things were in the shop. Or even what XP levels we are. I'm just gonna live on this screen for a bit, I think. Anybody who is part of the jam, by the way, who might be in chat, have you played this dungeon crawler, and do you know if it has an actual end? And if you did reach the end, how long did it take you? Oh, the theoretical 30 hours in, but yeah, that's true. Let me tell you the story of the Onion Knights. When it turns out that the Onion Knight is the most powerful character in the whole thing. I haven't got to this one, but you suspect it does have an end. There is an ending. Oh, that is true. In After Party earlier on, because they'd already sold the copper shield and sword that they didn't need anymore. They were like, ah yes, might have to go buy that now. I did find it a bit preposterous that they had no money though. Having they bought the most important thing in the game, like they then didn't make any more money. Don't think that's true. Ah, it's the first screen of the game again. many do we have now? Not enough. Might be better off at least one screen in. Excuse me. Sorry, I think me lugging that trick actually carried on the microphone. Do I trust myself to go any further up? Yeah, a day passes and I was like, you get to the end, it's like, oh, you ran out of days, sorry. It's like in Shenmue, of all things, that I'm going to reference now. Spoiler alert for Shenmue, but it is possible to run out of days. You have all of these side quests and distractions in Shenmue, like going to the arcade and learning, like training up your kung fu and all that kind of stuff. And then it turns out, oh, you were too late. Everybody's dead now. You missed your chance. Miss? Come on. Better. Kind of weird that it's targeting the guy at the back in this fight first. Miss. 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 What the hell? Just hit the damn thing. Well done. Now do it again. Now do it again. There you go. See, they're worth fighting because you get 300 gold from them. I've got a fight on the stairs. I feel like we've reached a point where we can take these on relatively well. And they give me quite a bit of money. My brain wants to save it and I can't. A chest. Amazing. Let's put that on. And then let's go back. Tactical attack patterns. Wow. We're possibly going to level up before we leave. Possibly, I don't know. We reached the point where I can just hit these guys in the face. I don't even have to worry about like casting magic on them. Auto battle option is shockingly competent, but does burn MP a lot. I'm quite happy just to keep tapping Z to attack, unless it's faster. But does it speed it up as well? Let's find out. Let's find out. Not mum, no hands. Yeah, okay, that is faster. Zoomies, got the zoomies. Feels bad though, you know. You just got, yeah, we'll fight this. Do what you want. It's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, the menuing is like instantaneous, isn't it? I'm gonna go until. I was gonna say I'm gonna go until Rataze gets to level 5, but he's actually a lot further back. His balancing is slightly different. A quick nap. And then we'll go to the shops. I have a lot of money now. So I only need currently 2 bastard swords, I guess. I notice there's no shields. Bastard sword. Yeah, there's no shields. Yeah, quick nap. See you in a week. So let's. Can I afford 2 of those? No. I'm $3 short. Oh wait, well if I buy 1. Now I can sell that. There we go. That worked out well actually. You buy 1, you get 1 free. I said, you buy 1, you get 1 free. Trust me, it's free fitting. Ah, the UK have weird adverts. So we're starting to form something a bit more powerful, but I still don't think we're going to get out on the ground floor. But how quickly do we scale? But I will go around and try and fight the skeletons. To be fair, I might be better off. But it's a bit late now. I was going to say I might be better off using flame, whatever it was called here. When there's 5 of them, just attack all of them all at once. I don't mind. Yeah, that was worth it. Right. Let's see how we do. Miss. Brilliant. Now is not the time to be missing when you keep falling asleep. That felt a bit more comfortable. They gave me 650 gold there. This might be harder. Could you kindly stop that? Thanks. I literally need so many things from the equipment shop that stop me getting confused and falling asleep and getting poisoned and just... How do you defend against this otherwise, you know? Confused, death, normal. I delved too deep too soon. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? It's like, no! I will not succumb. I will not succumb to your uber and your womanly charms. But I will have a nap. A very long nap. I delved too deep. I delved too deep. There is such a thing as too deep, apparently. How many do I have? Oh, it's our friend the Magic Master again, I see. Appears to be in a different mood this time, though. How'd you miss him? He's right there. This is very much a rip-off of Alucard, though, isn't it? We won. 830. Let's go back. Get out of that floor while I can. I think that's currently the plan, is to delve in, have one fight and run away again. Which I appreciate is not the most entertaining thing to be streaming, but that's what happens when you make your dungeon crawler a bit too steep. It's not a balance issue though, it's the way I play issue. I now have like over 1,000, which is good. So I can give full poison resistance. Resistance to silence. I don't. Resistance to confusion. What's provocation in this then? What is provocation? I don't know. We're all gonna get one. Yeah, no shields. All spent up. Assuming, yeah, sometimes you can get stuck in a bit of a loop. It's why because I'm currently going through, separate from this, I'm currently going through all the Final Fantasy games. And I've been doing all my level grinding off stream. Just because I don't think it's very entertaining. But for like micro RPGs, it's quite difficult not to do it. You kind of got to do your level grinding on the stream. But not all the RPGs in this jam will be the same in that sense, will they? I mean, a dungeon crawler, you expect to do some grinding in. It's how they work. My brain refuses to let me. Like, I must delve deeper. I must delve. I must continue delving. Ritase is finally level 5. Erasmus is level 6 at this point. Right, let's see what the fights are like here now. Ow. Three skeletons might be doable now. Whereas earlier, I got absolutely wiped out by him. You won! Let Blizzard. That better than ice then? Ice to all enemies, good. Gonna play some more crawlers. I mean, dungeon crawlers are not a genre I, part of the pun, delve that deeply into, so maybe I should play more of them. I like the idea of having to sit and draw a map. I like this. Yes, graph paper might be a better idea. This one, obviously, the mapping doesn't quite follow. Because... yeah, because of the limited tile set, it can't follow too far. Right, let's see if we can deal with these people this time. No, immediately sent to sleep. Great. If I can defeat just one of them, I'll be happy. Because it'll be progress. My god, we killed one. It's just constant. Like, you get unconfused and then immediately you're confused again. It's just like, how is this fair? A miracle. I'm sorry, I healed Erasmus and he ended up with less health. My god, we actually won this fight. 980, let's go. And now we leave. Back to the relative comfort of the zombies and the bat. We now afford a bastard sword for everybody. Can. I feel like I've memorized this section of the map as well at this point. He says, walking into the wall twice. Memorize this. Ugh. I don't know why I always go here first, even though it would make more sense to go shopping first. I've gone to the wrong person. 2 bastard swords, please. Thank you. Do you have anything else I can buy? So I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Thank you. I can afford 1 ring mail. Can I now afford another one? No. Man. So I need to raise... Well, the mithril helm is better than the iron helm that I found in the dungeon already. So I need 2 of these, which is 3,600. And then 3 of those, which is another 3 lots of 3,600. What's that? 3672. 14,400. Let's go. I should save it. Should absolutely save it. Let's go see our friends in the basement again. Flawless victory. You missed. Let's go. I also missed. Let's not go. Erasmus is now level 8. I could do with a better healing spell at this point. I don't understand the percentage chance of getting confused and how long it's supposed to last. We are surviving just here at the moment. It's very confusing, yes. I'm sorry, I just did 131 damage. Seemingly out of nowhere. Stop being vampiric, it's weird. I know you're literally a vampire, but stop it. Recovery 1 was learned. Is that my better spell that I wanted? 30 HP to one ally, 20 HP to all allies. That's quite useful. Right, we'll go one more round down here and then leave. Really? We all missed? All three of us? Just... Are we now blind? She should have been dead like a round ago. Wow, that was insane. I mean, I get that misses happen, but they shouldn't happen that often. Is it time to leave? I think it's time to leave. Go do some more shopping. I should be auto-fighting these upstairs, shouldn't I, really, at this point? I keep forgetting it's an option. A day has passed. Right, so what we got now? 3,000. I can afford an iron helm. You know what, before we buy anything in here, because we're not unstrong at this point, I want to see what I can buy in the pub. This would allow me to stay in the dungeon longer. I feel like this might be an option. I mean, saying that, it's not too far to come back, isn't it? And then on the agility boost, speed shoot. Let's have a look. But then I lose my resistance to confusion. I mean, I can still fall asleep, I do still get confused. However, I feel these are doing the job at the minute. I don't really know what to do here. So I've got ring mail on everybody, is that right? I haven't, they're only wearing leather armor at this point. I'm gonna buy the scale mail. And then I've got some more defense. I don't have enough if I sell these to buy another one. I do not. And even if I sell the ring mail, I won't have enough. Yeah, cost-benefit analysis. I have to do my finances in the middle of a game, what the hell? What is this, tax return simulator? But now it's proving it's like there's no point in hanging around the door because you only get 12. Uh, 12 gold. I'm more worried about gold than I am about XP at the minute. So it's to get 12 there, but then you go to here and it's just like it's in the hundreds. Great. Great. My favourite. We are not immune to sleep. Yeah, I was just saying we were like less likely to get confused. And yet, unless it just shortens how long you are confused for. One down. Not immune to sleep, not immune to propaganda. Why do those feel like song lyrics that I don't know? Miss. Having a propaganda. I couldn't decide if that's what you were going for.
I'm looking for tips.
Exactly. You weren't. A 980 gil. Gold. It's not gil in this, is it? I mean, it might be. another round. Skeletons are fine. We smash them in the face so they fall into pieces. See, the thing is, with skeleton enemies in RPGs, I understand skeletons. I keep saying skeletons now. Skeletons are obviously undead that come back to life. But where do they keep finding all the identical swords and shields from? Yeah, where is the undead armory? Oh, Erasmus has learned silence now. Yeah, can I have some? And why can't I loot them when I'm finished with them? Why can't I have the shields? Silence could be very useful if I can use it against those other things. I fight those lamias? Are they lamias? Snake women? It feels right, but I'm also not certain. Raise one. Raise one. Ah. Whatever the hell a winged mermaid is, yeah. I couldn't tell you. Right, we'll risk one more round. Oh, I didn't get a choice anyway. Because I couldn't even get to the stairs. Get silenced. But then she can still cast sleep on me. How is that fair? I silence you and you still use magic on me. And Tracy's here. Welcome in. Welcome to Dungeonfest. I'm currently in a dungeon crawler. Rasmus is level 10. Fire 2. Let's go. Silencing women. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not even going to make a follow-up joke to that because it's probably best if I don't. I don't want to get myself cancelled off the internet. I have a small enough community as it is without getting cancelled. We've made it out of the dungeon. I will say, just in terms of level design, Faraway Times has obviously designed all of these maps. If you come out of this side of the door and then go to here, there's a fence in the way. Although to be fair, the original intent was that was to lead to the world map, so it wouldn't make a difference. I don't think that's Faraway Times' mistake. I can now afford a bronze armor. Let's equip that. Defense 100. Let's go. Yeah, no, right. He should have foreseen everything. I can't believe he's done this to all of us. Can't believe he didn't make absolutely every single map perfectly, like, compatible with every other map. I can't afford anything else at this point. Oh, I didn't save it. I did heal. Right. Do we try and venture further in? I'm gonna go with yes, so we're gonna go this way. Broken into everybody's home, make sure our teleport events all flow together, yeah. Even like cross game as well. Everybody's teleport events must work with everybody else's teleport events, let alone your own. Right, so this is floor 0. This is floor 2B. Is it? I went upstairs, didn't I? Is this floor 2B? I forgot I was drawing a map. Huh? Fire 2? Wow, 60 damage, let's go. Just go, because the other two bloody missed. Some of them are multiple hours, some of them are less than a minute. There is at least one I've seen. This is literally called 40-second game jam. May or may not be 40 seconds long. I can't decide if that's going to be a bait and switch, but I guess we'll find out when we get there. Oh yeah, I remember getting to here. Oh man, it's a dead end. Also, the 40-second submission. That's kind of cool. If unintentional. It is literally a dead end. What, as in they made the 40-second submit the 40-second submission and they deliberately waited for it to be at the right time. I can't remember whose it is. I really want it to be 40 seconds long. I guess we'll find out. To be fair, I could use it as a palate cleanser after this one, but it's whatever the wheel decides, unfortunately. Wow, get wrecked. Wheels don't care about feelings, no. Especially not when they hit you in the face. How much gold have we found along the way here? Not enough. So floor 2B is a dead end. I never need to go down here ever again. What if it's whatever the we will decides and we decide the wheel? Well, the wheel is in submission order, but it's not spinning it up in submission order. Enjoy wandering out with the dog. I'll tell you what, I am absolutely locked in on this crawler at this point now. Like, I was worried it wasn't going to be entertaining for streaming, but I'm just, like, proper locked in on it. I don't feel like I'm making much progress, but... I'm enjoying it. I didn't get it to start with, it was quite frustrating, but... We are going to go this way again. Wow! I think because I can wreck everything that's down here, I'm actually just like, this is quite comfy. And you get up here, and it's just like, ah yes, you exist. You won. Spirit bless. What the hell is spirit bless? Raises the intelligence of an ally. Oh, that's not something I'm going to be doing. Right, the ultimate test. These fuckers. There's so much going on the screen right now. Everybody was unconfused at the same time, and then everybody got confused again at the same time. Fuck these guys. I hate them all. Stop that! Stop that immediately. I'm still not ready to leave this section of the map. Now is not the time to miss. Finally. Right, let's leave again. No! No! Why would you do that to me? I went 3 goddamn squares. 3 tiles. My God. Now our only healer is dead. The 2 of us are dead. I've been absolutely fucking robbed here. If I don't get out of this fight. Oh, I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. Really? Okay, fine. I'll turn my little heater off. Little heaty. Nice, right. Let me leave. Thank you. I have nothing to bring them back to life with, so I'm kind of stuck. I've got 143 health to get the hell out of here. I might yet get away with this. I think I've got away with it. And it's fine. Yes, everybody's fine. Jesus Christ. Save it immediately. Maybe I should start buying some items instead of just equipment. Oh, wrong button. Ah, I can't afford another bronze armor. Can't afford 1 iron helm though. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do is buy some stock. What I'm gonna do, because I've been playing this one for like what, well over an hour now, I think. Feels like more than an hour. Say here. Does anybody know how long I've been playing this one? I clearly need to do a bit of some kind of level grinding on this one. Which is taking up time from other entries on Dungeonfest. What I'm going to do, having just made sure that I've definitely saved it, is I'm going to give this up now, and I will play some of it between after the stream today and the start of tomorrow's stream, and we shall start Dungeonfest Day 2 with this once I've done some level grinding. So, and we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Because I do want to see the ending of it. I want to see what else happens in it. But yeah, as Bjork Fox says, it's been a good showcase, this one. I've just played for a very long time. Just stand in front of this well. So, thank you to Crimson2877 for submitting Tower of Olfew. It's very good, but I feel like I'm stuck and I can't progress. And that last walk back was horrible. I hated it. So, welcome back to Dungeonfest. We are finishing Tower of Olfew today. As you will see, I was a bit busy last night. I did some grinding, and then I wandered around the dungeon a bit, and I reached a point where I was like strong enough to just kill the things instead of having to run away from them all the time. And I found what I believe is a point of no return, so we're going to go there. So yeah, I am wearing the same jumper as yesterday as well. Although now I've said that on stream and Roscoe has pointed it out, people will notice. Oh well. But yes, these are our characters now. We're quite powerful now. Also, we have a better healing spell, and Erasmus has some better offensive spells, I guess is the word. And we've all got good stuff, including a saint robe that I found in the dungeon. Nice. Right, let's get to it, shall we? Get to it. Back to the tower. Right, I have to remember the route I took. I will show you the map again, however, I haven't updated the map. I've decided I don't need it beyond that, because I've kind of memorised where I'm going at this point. So I'm just going to find my way through here. That fight with the 3 Lamias, it's 2 Lamias and like a Lamia Queen, I think. They are still very annoying, but otherwise, it's business as usual. Those of you who watch my Final Fantasy streams will know I like a good level grind. I can't go this way. Interesting. I have to go the long way around. So I did go through there before. Remember it said, oh, if you go this way, the wall's going to close in. Well, I did that and managed to get back without dying. So I guess it's now still stuck. Catariel is here as well. Welcome in. Welcome. I guess we'll have to go the long way around then. The long way around would be up through here. We have Flame 2, which is quite powerful. And also, we pack quite a punch in general. The big question is, how deep into the game am I actually going to be when I show you the point of no return? And you'll see why I think it's a point of no return when we get there.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Best tablets of the daytime, yes. Let me just kick these guys' acids first. Try and handle my tablet wheel with one hand. There we go. My other hand is currently on the attack button. There we go. Ah, Armor Bless was learned. What is Armor Bless? Raises the defense of an ally. Of course it does. That makes perfect sense. T-Steelers Games is also here. Welcome, welcome. Back in the Tower of Olfew, I see. Yeah, when we get there, I'll You will see exactly what I mean. Why I think it's one of two things. It's either the end of the game and leading into like the main boss bit, or it's leading to another floor. And if it's leading to another floor, I might be quite sad. It means there's a lot more of this game left to go than I think. I hope it's the former as well. I mean, no offense to Crimson, who made this game. Crimson 2877. But I want to play other games as well. But I did say I would try and finish this. Gonna keep hitting this vampire in the face. The other ones with obvious story. Yeah, this is quite obviously less storyfied. There's a lot of enemies just in this one section. Which is what leads me to believe that it's like heavily weighted with enemies here. Which makes me think, you know, that's got to be getting close to the end because they're trying to stop me getting there. You won't. Yeah, let's just do a healing. Yep. How many sandwiches lined up today? I did have a sandwich before the stream, so who knows? Who knows? I have 2 more sandwiches. They are ready and waiting. Whether I actually eat them is another matter. I've had a sandwich and a banana this morning, so... I watched the race, because I'm a madman. First race of the season, I like to watch it live. Channel 4 highlights are at 1 o'clock. How dare they interrupt my stream? How dare they? Fine, enjoy your second screen experience. Did I share my bananas? I did. I did. With this lad here. And also all these people. You know how I said I didn't need the map anymore? I think I've gone the wrong way. Here's the fight I still hate. Yes, yes, that, there you go. Must have been a very big one to share with everyone. Is that what she said? I can do this fight. It's just still an annoying fight. But the contrast compared to yesterday. I hate to admit it, but you understand my multiple monitor setup. Yes, I do have 3 monitors, so those of you who've not ever seen my setup. This is my main monitor has the camera mounted on top of it. And then I have a camera, a screen over here with all of OBS gubbins going on. And then over here I have everything else that I might need. And sometimes I like to put the wrestling on one screen, do stuff on this screen, have folders and stuff open on the next screen, you know, it's just good to have a wider workspace. Right, I am lost. I hate to say it. But I may have got myself lost. Oh, this is new. I lost, I'm dad, yes! I actually said to myself last night, I'm not going to draw the map anymore, because I think I know my way around. Turns out, not a frigging clue. Yeah, very foolish. Very foolish. Miss? What the hell? I do not like the frequency of the random encounters in some of these sections. I think it's been dialed in too high. Like, I've gone 4 tiles. Come on. To be honest, if I could hook up another monitor, if my computer could deal with that, I'd have 4. I'd probably put another one, like, up there. Also, I'm not sure how I would mount that. Lovely, up is happening now. Let's just... Oh, I should point out, I also went to the shop and I bought some stuff. Just in case. Oh, okay. Well, this is not what I was looking for, but I will take it. It's a mithril spear. Wow, wait, that's a lot of damage. Yes, please. That should make the fighting a little less painful. Or more painful for them, I suppose. $129 damage, let's go. 0 damage, let's go. So I've come the wrong way. However, I feel so bad about that now. We're all confused. Sorry, I've grown to hate this fight specifically. Actually, that's not strictly true. I hated it from the outset. I've grown to hate it more. Because now it's just annoying. Bazoomies. I presume that's what you and Roscoe Alcatarial are doing? Who's on Bazoomi count today? Although we've already seen these Bazoomies, so they're not added to the counter.
I'm looking for tips.
Exactly. Oh yeah, they know what they're doing. They're being alluring. Right, so back up these stairs this way then. That's a dead end. I am definitely lost. I am definitely lost. Rasmus is now level 20. Can I just go down these stairs, please? Skellybobs, get out of the way. Pixels say no. The skeletons are welcome in the Duck Club, though. For now. Can I just have one screen where I fight nothing? Please. That'd be wonderful. Yes. Chunk. That's 400 damage. That was insane. I think I know where I took a wrong turn. I just have to get back to the junction to do that. To rectify my mistakes. Saying that, now I've arrived at the junction, I'm not 100% sure whether going the other way is the correct way. I've gone 2 squares, man, come on! The minimum distance in any tile set for any game that has random encounters should be 5. That's my hot take. My hot take for the day. 5 squares or more. 2 is obscene. Yeah, I think I should turn right here. Instead of going up. Good tea though, good tea. I have also come prepared again. I have brought the tank with other beverage. Keep me going for a few hours. And also, just for a change, on the go, I don't know if people have this around where they live, to be fair. A can of Rio. When was the last time you saw a can of Rio in the wild? Seriously. Normally, you only find it dancing on the sand. To be fair, taking the detour and getting this mithril spear might actually be a bit of a godsend anyway. 1! I went 1 goddamn tile! 1! What the hell? That's illegal. Absolutely illegal. No, I have to suffer with another fight. I just want to leave. Please. Let me leave. Very, very frequent tits. Yes. I can't think of a way to rephrase RNG to fit that, but I'm thinking it. Let me off the screen, goddamn. Random nipples generator. I was trying to think of a word for boobs beginning with N. I did not consider the nipples. Do not add that as a quote. Fire 3 was learnt. Noctis has a K in it. The fight music itself is getting shorter though. Here we are, I think. Rock me like a hurricane. That's here I am, but you know. I think if we go north, as it were, that we will reach the point I was on about. But as I pointed out at the beginning of this section, I'm clearly strong enough to go over here now without any trouble. I will show you this section in a minute. Oh, damn. Maybe even two, if we're lucky. I can still get 2 encounters. Imagine. I can imagine 1. 2? Yeah, this is where I got to. And I was like, let's go back. The subtle music change. Right, we're all healed as we can be. The same. If I die here, I have to redo this whole thing. You begin reading the ancient script on the tablet in front of you. You can't tell exactly what the dead language means, but the few words you understand leave you unsure of your real purpose here. Are you sure this is the right thing to do in search of earthly wealth? Before you can probably consider the thought, you reach the end of the tablet. Tablets. Oh dear. It's boss time. Here, have fire 3. See how well this goes, shall we? I might have been a bit over-leveled. What an anticlimax. We've gained that much XP. We've all reached level 99. God. We've learned everything. Whatever being that was, it is no more. You turn to leave but find the ages passing before your eyes. The tower at the base of the tower crumbles to dust in seconds, and you're stuck in place, looking up from beneath the tower through the earth. Within minutes, there's nothing left of the world you knew. Oh. That's the end of the game. The game just cuts to black. That was it. That was the end. No credits. No back to the main menu. No nothing. Thanks, Crimson. Appreciate it, I guess. Yeah. What an anticlimax.
Hooray! Question mark?
An anticlimax of my own doing, to be fair, but yes, that was the end of Tower of Olfew. Thank you, Crimson, for contributing that to the Cookie Cutter Jam. Let's play another one.